Well, Ed, this is Vernon. I understand you got a story you want to share with the people out there. You want to take it over? Well, I sure do. It's not a pretty story. It's not something I'm real proud of. But on down about a couple of weeks ago, there was a tractor pull on behind the church over there on Oak Street, behind the first church of the Episcopal Grace or whatever the heck that thing was, and pretty good. You know, a lot of people down there mingling and having a pretty good night, and nice quiet night. And, well, I wasn't quiet once the dang tractor started going, but I met some people. Hell, I met somebody. I thought he was a good old boy. His name's Curly Gibbs, and I told Curly, I said, "Hey, Curly, some night you ain't got anything to do. You want to come up to my house? We drink some beer, play some cards or something." And I left it at that. And Curly's a good old boy. And so a couple of weeks later, knock on the door Saturday night. There he was, standing right there, Curly Gibbs. He had himself a couple of 12 packs of Falstaff. He came in the house and we started drinking and talking and playing some games and stuff. Here it came about 5 hours later. We was drunk as skunks. And from then on, I don't know what happened. I don't know how this happened at all, but we got ourselves a couple of baseball bats and proceeded out to the barn and just started beating the hell out of the chickens for no reason. There was beaks, feet, and feathers flying everywhere and shit. I passed out and woke up the next morning. I thought I was in a pillar factory. So many feathers laying on me, and I don't know what happened to Curly. I ain't seen him since. I didn't see him that morning. And Curly's got a little bit of the devil in him, I think. But so anyway, in the meantime, the missus, she calls the county health department to come out there and check it out because you got dead animals. They got to come out and do some verifying on that. And so they get out there and they want the missus out there. And I said, no, it's probably not a good idea. She's got kind of a nervous condition, and we try to keep her away from these tense situations. But they wanted her out there anyway, so the missus comes out, and sure enough, she gets the squirts, and there she goes, taking off, running back to the house, change her clothes, and well, the guys got a pretty good laugh out of that. But nevertheless, they were there to do their job, and so they come over, they surveyed the place, they looked at it, and they looked at the chickens, and they said, "Yep, they're dead all right." So they filled out the forms and gave them to me, and I tried to tell them that I thought all the chickens had committed suicide, because it was just something about the eggs, and they didn't believe that, I thought it was some kind of like a Jamestown massacre thing that was in Africa, wherever the heck that was. But they left. I ain't heard back from them since, so I just thought I'm kind of on pins and needles right here waiting for the results of what's going to happen. Could get in a little trouble. I don't know, but that's it. That's my story.